Hello everyone, this is the HappyAnimaidCafeManager here with another walkthrough episode for the game Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. Oh no, if she had heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops, I'm getting there. There I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Well, there goes my last chance. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I followed. They clearly are contradicting. I thought... You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Ah, shit. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. The case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty! The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. Well, that's how the game over looks like if you mess up too many times. I was going to show this off. I was going to show off what the game over looks like for this game, but I guess this is a good time since the Turnabout Goodbye is a very difficult case for me. Oh, so I just have to show the newspaper article around that part of the testimony. Miss Hart, were you really looking at a boat? Well, what's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person to be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Well, what? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. What's that? That? You want to give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You need them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars to kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it, but you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she says she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality of light, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll be prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargements. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Well, because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. What's the meaning of this, Von Karma? Miss Hart. Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo, type photographs received from Lotta Hart. Happy now, Mr. Wright? Huh? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got this enlargement. And the little good hasn't done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart, and none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait! It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Well, what might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Take that! The evidence is clear. The man in the photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definite proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on that lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself? There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, are you You are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. Well, what? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter. That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court record. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, Number 2. Phew! That was a close one. Mark 1, game over. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her I want to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edward. Jerk. I requisitioned a transcript of Law's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Law's deposition, typed documents submitted as evidence during the trial. To be continued, baby. City cleared stage data up to this point. Okay, now for day 2 investigation. December 26th, Detention Center Visitor's Room. Maya. Hey, Dick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day, okay? It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Question. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Phew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? Oh, no. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture a giant bales of money every time I hear that word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my train. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check to see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. I'll start off with the Criminal Affairs Department. Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? I bet he wanted help them build the case against Edgeworth. Gore Lake Park entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. December 26th, Gore Lake, Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keontae. Gore Lake Woods. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today. Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh, right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a lawyer, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The DO6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago. When he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet. That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had her report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Edgeworth, he was so moved. I saw his lip trembling. Really, cold as ice, Edgeworth. He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is the bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal? Well, don't forget, get to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I could get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. While his camera is staring out the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. I hope she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. I don't think Lana takes very good of her SUV. I wonder what she brought a camping cooker with her. There's a convenience store right up the street. I guess she wanted to get into the outdoor spirit. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty... No camping. Funny place to pick the picture. back at the detention center. Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thank Edward. Huh? He posted bail for you. He said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edwards did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. December 26th, Grossberg Law Offices. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I could come back tomorrow if I need anything. Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edward refuses to pay your bail again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edward. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lana! Y'all really did it today. Well, what did we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little. Self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. If I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind. Lana. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd be a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything, I kind of convinced myself I had to. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right, you mean the first time you witness a murder. What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figured the trial's only stroking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Right, all right, Lottie, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. Well, what information? We were getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon that we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was supposed to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll be? We got a deal or not? Well, what do we do now, Nick? We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I might not be as sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa! Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he does. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Okay. Right. See y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edward? We're searching for Gordy, for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we could find a monster myth specialist. Score Lake Public Beach. What's that? The Steel Samurai hit. Yo, Maya, Larry, what the heck is this? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you put this here, it would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's real impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people, and that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgeworth? Well, we made it through the first day in court all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh? Hey, Larry, did you know Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a year. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred. Right. When the DL6 incident happened. It doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. What was that big thing up there before? Huh? Oh, that big guy. I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kid. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for a repair. Oh, and here I saw you inflated it by yourself. Those flaps look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth, forcing the cold wind under a cold sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh? I guess we were the only one. I ask again, what the heck is this? Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me, huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look? I wasn't trying to investigate the big samurai. Trying to about this compressor. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I used it to fill up that balloon there with air. Huh? Me. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Until next time, to be continued, baby. Good night.